President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi asserted that armed forces picks up its men among thousands of applicants in accordance with latest scientific methods and in a frame of transparency and impartiality. During the President's inspection of military college headquarters to witness oral tests for military colleges and institutions, the President said armed forces men are chosen from sectors of society through scientific, health and psychological and sports examinations. He reiterated that students of military colleges and institutions with their colleagues of civil universities are Egypt's hope for a better future to confront dangers and challenges. The President instructed to exert utmost effort in forming generations well aware of their nation's needs. Upon his arrival, the President was received by Minister of Defense Mohammed Zaki and Armed Chief of Staff Mohammed Farid. The head of state discussed with applying students a number of issues at the national, regional and international levels. Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli presented a detailed report over Parliament wrapping up its government's achievements in the years 2018-2020. In his detailed report entitled "Egypt is Moving Ahead," the Prime Minister expressed his gratitude for the people shouldering burdens associated with carrying out economic reform program. Madbouli explained the government had put an action plan based on presidential assignment of June 2018. He said coronavirus pandemic posed a threat for the many successful steps already taken, but political leadership's determination was a key driver for completion of the government's program. The report hailed the high readiness of the armed forces in maintaining Egypt's national security, as well as efforts by Interior Ministry. It detailed Egypt's foreign policy achievements, including successful chairmanship of African Union and Group of 77 plus China. Domestic achievements featured high in report, including efforts to enhance water security and additional energy resources, supply households with natural gas, convert cars to using gas, as well as successes in fields of education and health. The Prime Minister also presided over Nile Water Hire Committee meeting where they discussed the latest development concerning Renaissance Dam file. The meeting came ahead of preparations for the six-way meeting between Irrigation and Foreign Minister of Egypt, Sudan and Ethiopia, hosted by South Africa. The scheduled talks are scheduled to discuss mechanism of resuming dialogue and negotiations among the three countries in a bid to reach an agreement to fill and operate the dam, according to resolutions of the African Summit being held on July 21st. Foreign Minister Sameh Shukri received on Tuesday Arab Parliament Speaker Adel Al-Usimi and high-level delegation of MPs. They discussed means of boosting joint Arab action mechanisms. Challenges and developments on the regional and international levels also topped the agenda of the talks. Foreign Minister Sameh Shukri also received a phone call from his Afghani counterpart, Mohammad Hanif Atmar. The two ministers reviewed means of promoting bilateral relations between Egypt and Afghanistan, as well as developments of the ongoing peace negotiations in Afghanistan. Shukri stressed Egypt's keen interest in supporting Afghanistan's development efforts across the different stages, expressing Cairo's willingness to participate in reconstruction efforts in Afghanistan. And a number of vessels of Egyptian armed forces left the Alexandria Naval Base, heading for the Black Sea, where a joint Egyptian-Russian naval drills dubbed Friendship Bridge 3 would take place. The drills are the first naval maneuvers to take place in the Black Sea between both countries. The Ministry of Defense said maneuvers aim at enhancing military cooperation and exchanging expertise. Egypt and France carried out a joint naval drill at the Northern Fleet in Mediterranean. Egyptian frigate Taba participated in the drill, within the framework of the Armed Forces General Command's plan to exchange training and operating expertise with friendly nations. This was the second joint naval drill that took place recently, which reflects its significance in enhancing horizons of military cooperation between the two countries that contributes in maintaining naval peace and stability in the region.